How about 99 of Lexington, Jimmy Dame? 9, Eric Smith. 83, Scott Bull. 35, Derek Chandler. And 64, Ryan Dauber. 30 fast laps, UFP Super Late Model Style Green Flag. We're underway. See Joe Harlan will work to the inside, Dame to the outside. They race down a backstretch. Off a turn 4, your leader, dead even. Good side by side. Dame again to the high side. Harlan to the inside. Jimmy Dame shown away. Dame, Harlan, Bull, Smith, Chandler, and Dauber. Back down the front stretch. Jimmy Dame by a nose. Joe Harlan to the inside, Dame to the outside. And it's Scott Bull third, Eric Smith fourth, Derek Chandler fifth, Ryan Dauber sixth, Weaver, Vaughn, Friedman, Chandler, Freeberg, Jay Morris. 3 in the books, 27 to go. Good battle for the lead, Jimmy Dame and Joe Harlan. Comes Eric Dauber. Dauber will go around Chandler, working at high side. 26 to go. Get Jimmy Dame getting a heck of a run in 99. Jeff, that top shelf. Caution out. Looks like 3 cars stacked up over in turn number 4. Freeberg, Thompson, Adams, and Dunn. Green flag. Jimmy Dame working the high side. Joe Harlan working the low side. Now Harlan will be your leader. Dame bobbled a bit. 26 to go. Jimmy Dame bobbled just a bit. He'll retake the lead down the back stretch by nose, side by side. Problems for Thorsten. Steve Thorsten with problems in 17, slowing down the backstretch. Problems for Steve Thorsten. Jimmy Dame, your leader. Joe Harlan second. Eric Smith third. Scott Bull fourth. Derek Chandler fifth. 24 to go. Dame in command. Harlan second. Smith third. Bull fourth. Chandler fifth. Dauber sixth. Weaver seventh. Lap traffic going to come into play. Dame problems again in 3 and 4. Still your leader. 23 to go. 7 in the books. Jimmy Dame doing a fine job working that top shelf. Good battle for that third spot. Side by side, Eric Smith and Scott Bull. 22 to go. They work through lap traffic. Dame will put a lap on 5, Brian Dunn. Joe Harlan will go by. Now problems get Dame getting together the lap car. Glenn Thompson in 14. Bobbles a bit. Here comes Joe Harlan. Harlan will look for the lead off 4. Dame will hold on, 21 to go. Lap traffic heavy. Front of your leaders. Joe Harlan trying to work by the 14 of Glenn Thompson. Jimmy Dame, Joe Harlan, Scott Bull, Eric Smith, and Ryan Dauber battling out for that 4 spot. 19 to go this time by 19 to go. Jimmy Dame, your leader. Joe Harlan second. Scott Bull third. Eric Smith fourth. Dauber fifth. Chandler sixth. Cars working that top shelf. Scott Bull starting to make up some ground on Z. Joe Harlan for that second spot. Here comes 83, Scott Bull. Bull down the front stretch, 2 car lengths behind the Z of Joe Harlan. Harlan going to work on Kenny Adams, the lap car. See if he can get by. Harlan will get by the lap car. They split Kenny Adams. Good battle side by side for that second spot. Harlan second, Bull third, Eric Smith fourth, 16 to go. 1 shy of halfway. Bull now looks for second around Harlan. Brandon Freeberg, the lap car. Harlan trying to get by. Harlan will put a lap on Brandon Freeberg, but Smith and Bull get by. Bull second, Smith third, Harlan fourth, Dauber fifth, Chandler sixth. 14 to go. Jimmy Dame looking for a second feature win of 2011. 14 to go. In the 83, Scott Bull, Z. Joe Harlan, 9, Eric Smith, battle it out. Here comes 9, Eric Smith. Here comes Ryan Dauber. Dauber now strong on the high side. Smith going to go to the low side. 3 wide for that second spot. Give it a Bull. Then Harlan, then Dauber, and Smith. 13 to go. Jimmy Dame trying to run off and hide at 99. 3 wide again for second. Harlan, Dauber, and Bull. Here comes Joe Harlan. Harlan again to work to the inside. Scott Bull to the outside. 12 to go, make it 11. Jimmy Dame got a straightaway length advantage. Jimmy Dame, good battle side by side. Bull bobbles a bit. Here comes Joe Harlan. Harlan back to second. Bull third. Dauber fourth. Smith fifth. 9 to go. 8 to go this time by Jimmy Dame in command. 8 to go. Good battle for second. Scott Bull, Joe Harlan, Eric Smith. Bull now to second. Harlan third. Smith fourth. Chandler fifth. Caution out. Caution on the speedway. Got a car stopped here on the front stretch. Psych Proud Hillary, Eric Vaughn. 10 to go. Green flag. Dame will work to the high side. Bull to the inside. Dame going to be your leader again down the back stretch. Eric Smith now going to try that low side. See if he can make it work. Eric Smith looks for second. Good battle. Smith to second. Bull back to third. Eric Smith trying to find some traction on it inside. Good side-by-side battle with 83, Scott Bull. Jimmy Dame, your leader, 8 to go. Eric Smith and Scott Bull side-by-side for the second spot. Bull second, Smith third, Harlan fourth, Weaver fifth, Chandler sixth. 7 to go, Dame by 7 car lengths. Bull second, Smith third, Harlan fourth, Weaver fifth. 6 to go this time by 6 to go. Dame running away with it. Bull trying to reel him in. Dame, Bull, Smith, Harlan, Weaver, Chandler, Ricketts, Friedman, and Bob Freeberg. 5 to go. Good battle now, shaping up for that third spot. Harlan and Smith gonna work side by side. Lap traffic gonna come into play. Lap traffic in front of your leaders. 4 to go. Brian Dunn in 5. 14 at Glenn Thompson gonna go a lap down. 3 to go this time by. Lap traffic, couple of cars gonna come into play. 3 to go. Jimmy Dame again working that top shelf. 2 to go the next time by. Bull second, Smith third, but it comes Harlan and Weaver. 2 to go. Jimmy Dame half a mile away from pay dirt. Good battle for third. Smith nowhere to go. Got to get back in the line. Harlan third. Lap cars on the bottom. Caution out. Oh my. Caution on the speedway. Problems for 77 Jay Morris. Caution out. 2 to go, race fans. This one's not quite over. 3 to go. $1,200 on the line as a race off a turn 4. We're back underway. Dame powers out to a 3-car length advantage. Smith will drop to the inside, trying to work around Scott Bull for that second spot. He got him. Now Smith to second. Bull back to third. Here comes Eric Smith charging on the inside. Smith second. Scott Bull looks like he shredded a tire. I believe a tire came off of the Scott Bull on 83, and he goes into the turn 3 wall. 2 to go. Green flag, we're back underway. Smith again will work to the inside. Dame will pull him down a backstretch. White flag in the air, 1 to go. We'll see if Eric Smith's got anything for Jimmy Dame. Bobbles. We got a race off 4. Dame half a car length. Good race. Smith again to the inside. Dame to the outside. Now Smith bobbles a bit. Dame showing away. 1 final corner to negotiate. Into 3. Off of 4, the youngster out of Lexington, Jimmy Dame, your winner. So Joe Harlan comes home third. Second will go to 9, Eric Smith. Race fans, and your winner out of Lexington, put your hands together for 99J, Jimmy Dame, your winner. Backstretch, how about it for Jimmy Dame?